Nash, and on this episode of Camille's Couch, we've been on tiptoe anticipation to share with you online dating. I know you've been waiting to hear about my experience, and I promise I'm going to tell you all about it. I will not leave anything out. So let's talk about it. The first thing that the guy shared with me is that you ladies out there, we're posting photos of ourselves from 50 pounds and 5 years ago. That is just clearly misrepresentation of yourself. How really will you represent yourself to this individual? He already knows when he sees you, your face didn't change. He knows clearly that is not you. And how do you really expect to draw the guy that's really maybe a good fit for you? And guys, we did not leave you out. Let me tell you what the ladies had to say about you. You're walking around, posting photos of yourself and leaving information saying that you're 6'2" when you are clearly only 5'6". That doesn't quite make it for her. So we want to be honest about what we're doing. We don't want to misrepresent ourselves. We want to share with the potential mate or potential friend, whatever it is that we're really looking for. And we'll talk about motives later. We want to be honest about what it is that we are representing concerning ourselves and truly what it is that we want. What else did I find out? Oh, well, let me tell you. Long distance relationships. So you meet this guy. He lives in Texas and you have some pretty good conversation. You're starting to like him. You're starting to really feel him. You're starting to vibe him. You've got great dialogue. You're connecting on different levels, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, psychologically, intellectually. You can talk about sports. You can talk about politics. And then you finally get to the point where you say, I want to meet him. And guess what? He sent somebody else, his representative. It's not even him. So what happens then? What happens after all that? You know what you're left with? A very big high. And I'm going to talk about that because I have my own experience too. Or did I? I think I might have forgotten. Anyway, the fact is, there are some great advantages in online dating. You can meet some wonderful people. You can meet some great friends. You can meet some wonderful business opportunities or maybe even make some good deals. But the fact is, you still have to be who you are right where you are. And we talk about that right here on the couch all the time and how important that is. So you can walk away being free and being true to yourself. Yet at the same time, you don't want to set yourself up for the okey-doke because it's a hard way to recover. And that recovery process is not always easy. And it leads us sometime to a very, very deep low, and then we've got to start all over again. So, do I believe long distance relationships? Is it possible? Can they work? I think they could, depending on the individual, depending on the motive of the two people that are involved. But all in all, no, they really don't, because where do you have the real commonality of being connected, of being involved with one another, or really just kind of getting that vibe or that closeness of physical interaction, folks, is what we call it. So let's talk about one of the do's of online dating. One of the do's of online dating, again, we said is be yourself, yet at the same time, make sure you give clear, concise specifics on what it is that you want, what you hope to accomplish. Do you want a long-term relationship? Is this person being considered for marriage? Is this just a casual relationship or conversation? We're not even going to talk about some of the other doors that people open. That's not the kind of thing that we do here on Camille's Couch. But we do talk about it all, so we don't leave anything out. We're just not going to talk about it today. Maybe on the next episode or maybe a continuation.